The US does look poised to attack Iran, possibly within days. So while we can probably predict what the targets are going to be, Revolutionary Guards bases, missile storage depots, maybe nuclear sites, we don't know what the outcome is going to be. Here then are 7 possible outcomes, ranging from the hopeful to the catastrophic. So scenario number 1, the US conducts a series of surgical precision strikes, trying to avoid civilian casualties, taking out Revolutionary Guards Corps bases, trying to decapitate the leadership, as it were, possibly hitting some nuclear sites, and the regime collapses, and there is a brief period of uncertainty and eventually a transition to democracy. That's pretty optimistic. If you look at the record of Western interventions in the Middle East, they haven't gone very well. Look at Syria, look at Libya, look at Iraq. There's always been chaos and confusion and bloodshed and terrible instability following most of these interventions. So I think it would be overly optimistic. Now, there is, of course, the figure of Reza Pahlavi, which some people are saying could be the future savior. He would be a transition ruler, a kind of caretaker before they have elections, and Iran eventually rejoins the rest of the world. But as I say, that's optimistic. Scenario number 2 is that the regime survives, but it feels heavily threatened and constrained by the huge US military presence around the region. I mean, just look at this map here. You've got US bases and facilities dotted all around the region, a massive amount of firepower. Some of it stationed permanently there, some of it has been brought in the last few days. Now, that could mean that the regime survives rather like Venezuela. It's still intact, but it's lost its leadership, and it's forced to kind of change its direction of travel, to moderate its behavior and its policies. That is a possibility. It's what I call the Venezuelan model. Scenario number 3, the regime collapses and there is a military takeover. Who's going to take over? It's not going to be the conventional army. That's unlikely, I think, because all the power rests with the Revolutionary Guards Corps, the besieged militias. These are huge in number. They're deeply ingrained in the country. So there could be some kind of a military takeover that wouldn't really solve the problem for the protesters, and probably not for President Trump either. But that is a possibility. Scenario number 4, and these don't have to be mutually exclusive, this could be happening concurrently, is that Iran retaliates to any attack, as it said it's going